April 2nd, World Autism Awareness Day.
It's a very special day to some of us, especially the autism community.
We are here to celebrate the generality of autistic people.
We are here to create an awareness of the fact that there is a challenge called autism.
Autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder that is characterized by impairment in language, speech and communication, behavior and social skills.
It's not easy having an autistic child. It's very, very hectic. There's a point in time in my life I was crying. I said, oh God, why didn't you take this boy away during birth? Sometimes in the night I cannot sleep. He will be jumping around. I'll be crying and I say, oh God, why me? Going out is very disgraceful sometimes. I will not want to take him out. I'll just be looking, what will people say?
The cost of therapy is very punishing, especially for an average family or a poor family.
As a mother of an autistic child, it's not an easy job. Really helping the matter. When you are going out with an autistic child, people stigmatize you. There was a day in the estate I was going out with my daughter. Somebody was looking until he fell into the gutter. In fact, that day I was like, well, if you enter, if you die, it's your own. Because this is not a thing that we see as, it's not a magic, and it's not, we are not playing here or what. But every day I see it. If I got to a time that I look at it and say, God, why did you give me this type of child? But it got a time I told myself, I said, well, God, you have given me.
To enhance awareness, especially in this part of the world, where there's a lot of myths, or misconception that are associated with autism-related issues. And today we are actually engaging on a roadwork, just again to let the public, the society know that, oh, this exists. And it's not as if the world has ended for any family or any child who is affected by the condition. We are out to ensure that awareness is created, to reduce stigmatization, to reduce certain misconceptions that are associated with it, and more so to enhance empathy and not prejudice.
We are creating awareness today for people to come out to know that autistic children, they are not demon possessed and they are not mad. We should not sideline them. We should not stigmatize them. We should show them love.
I want the public to be aware that autism is not a spiritual condition. It's a neurodevelopmental condition. And there are professionals that are well trained to handle it, to resolve it, to the possible end at which the individual that's affected by it can be independent and useful to the society.
Church, mosque should be able, because many of them have the children at home locked up in the house and they are just wasting away. And many a times we put spiritual aspect of it and begin to pray and all these things. But there is a particular quotation I want to make in the Bible. He said, for this one is not unto death, but for the name of God to be glorified. So that means that every child that is born to this world, God knows about it, and there is a purpose in which they are created for. So if a religious leader can take up this very particular area and advocate it, awareness, even in the church, in the mosque, I thought it will go a long way. These people, they are special people. God created them for a purpose, and that purpose must be fulfilled. And how can we fulfill that purpose? It's by identifying with them, identifying their potential, and projecting them to the world to be able to fulfill their destiny.
Some autistic children, you look at their area of interest and develop them in that area, and they will do better. So that's what we now look at Ferdinand. When I discovered that he loved music, anytime you put music, Ferdinand will start jumping up. Or wherever, sometimes you see him humming some music, he will be singing and be playing and be singing alone, playing alone, singing. And I say, wow, it's like this boy is interested in music. So we now started putting him sometimes in the night when he's disturbing, when he's restless. We put music in his earpiece. He'll be jumping. Before you know it, he will sleep off. And I told my husband, why can't you look into this area? We now took him to music school. Since then, he now found his bearing. He started behaving well. Sometimes when we put on music, we play music for him, you'll see him coming down. That is what I want to tell people outside there. People with autistic children, there's no need being shy of your children. Don't hide them, bring them out. Their disability is not their make. It's not a choice. They did not choose it. God gave you that child for a purpose. Look inwards and check for what that guy, that baby like best and develop it in that area. Just like we have discovered Ferdinand.
Today, I want to encourage parents that inclusion in the workplace does not mean that our children automatically fit into the shoes just like every other person working in the regular environment, getting a job, going to school, universities. That inclusion starts now. You start inclusion at home, family setting, making sure your child does what every other person in the house is doing, and then begin to ensure your child goes to school. I also appeal the schools, please accept our children. The therapists work very well and ensure you give your best to the children.
There's hope for any individual or families that are affected by the condition. That's number one. Number two, that there's need for support. There are other supports that families who are affected by this condition need: emotional, psychological, social support, and all of that. So today we are saying that there's a condition called autism, and it's a spectrum. It ranges from severe to mild and all of that. That there is need for us to, create awareness. Like I said earlier, in this part of the world, especially in Nigeria and Ghana and other African countries where I've been to, the understanding is very, very low. And that has led to a lot of issues. So it's awareness, support.
Then every other person out there, please ensure you support foundations, you support families, and the government help us so that we can give the best care, improve the quality of life of our children with autism. Thank you and God bless you. And I thank Ferdinand Foundation, Heritage Foundation. I thank you for what you have done with your son and how you are promoting the affairs of children with autism so they can become better in life. Thank you for this awesome work. Thank you for all you have done. God bless you.
We hope with this awareness campaign, there will be the prospect of the larger society accepting the autistic people and their families, where there will be no more issue of stigmatization, discrimination, and also an enabling environment to help autistic people to thrive. We, as the Ferdinand Foundation, look, it's the prospect of using music as a platform where we will have the general society meeting with autistic people and their family, because we believe music is a uniting force, and a stronger uniting force in that context, which brings people together irrespective of tribe, sex, religion, or whatsoever.